So let's start today's class. So my name is Christine and I'm live with you once again from Gloucester. Today's topic is what goes around comes around, and please share your opinion. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you all have to say about today's topic. It's quite a common saying that we use if not on a daily basis, quite regularly. So I'd like to know a bit about your opinions about this. So let's start off with Arush. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Megacity, Kolkata. My favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing.
Okay, very good, excellent. And can you tell us a bit about your day, please?
First, I woke up at 8 o'clock. Then I got ready for my exam. Then after my exam, I was playing till 3 o'clock. Then from 3 to 4, I went outside with my uncle. And after that, from 4 to 5, I was cycling. After that, from 5 to 6, I was just watching TV. Then from 6:30 to 7:30, I joined LWT online classes, and I am joining it. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And what can you tell us about today's topic?
Yes, in my opinion, if you have did good with others, eventually it will return you with a goodness. And same for bad too. If bad deeds cause bad things to
Uh-huh.
happen to the person, like if you do bad deeds, so on that time, so bad things will you will just start doing more bad things, like you will just start to kill someone or start to just or kill any person or just started to animal, and you
Okay.
are also killing animals and everywhere. Everything.
Okay. And where has it ever happened to you, like in real life?
Now
Has it
I
happened
have
to you?
never did
It's
like that. I don't have an experience of bad. I never tell a lie, and I have never killed anyone.
okay.
And I do always good. I never do bad things. Because if I do bad things, so bad things will come to me. If I do good things, so goodness will come. If I do bad things, so bad things will come.
So even with your brothers and sisters, you never, for example, take their toy?
Mm, yes, ma'am. Like
Mm,
sometimes, I
mhm.
just scold them. I just don't give them a slap like or something. I
No,
just
but do you take
I
their
just
toys
scold them. Why did
sometimes?
you did that? Why did you broke my phone, or why did you broke this that? Why did you drop this item? It might fall on you. So I used to
Okay,
school. I have never slapped my sister or brother.
I see. I see. Okay. But if you scold them, do you get scolded as well by your parents then? So what goes around comes around?
No, ma'am, because my parents said if they will do, like they will drop something on them, so he need to just scold them once. So then, if 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 he or she will do next time, so they will be very careful that I need to. I will not touch this thing, or this thing will fall on me, or I will just broke it.
Okay.
So like it has happened with me once only. Once like my sister
Mm-hmm.
just torn my just she wasted my drawing book. Whenever my new drawing book comes, she just waste all the pages. The drawing book doesn't have that much pages, like it has 36 pages only. So like whenever my new drawing book comes, wasted she just waste my all papers. Like I one page only one page is left where I can draw only.
Okay.
She just waste all my paper.
Okay. I see. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so next let's move on to Navya. Navya, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Evening. I'm good, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So my name is Navya Agarwal. I study in class 7 in Calcutta, and
Mhm.
my day was okay as my exams are going on. So after my exams, I took a break, and I started studying for tomorrow's exam, and now I'm joining a class.
Excellent, very good. Okay, and what can you tell us about today's topic?
Yes, ma'am. I think, like, from my perspective, I think what goes around comes around. I think it's a metaphor for
Mhm.
karma because, like, karma is also like that, but karma is more dangerous and it comes in situations that we won't even expect. But what goes around comes around. It also helps in small situations, like right now if we are doing something, like if we are treating our elders with bad respect, or we are not paying attention to them, so when we will grow old, and who is looking to us, like our children, or anyone, they will also not they will also not treat us with respect because we didn't treat our elders with respect. So what goes around comes around, so I think it's like that.
Okay, so it's a bit like karma, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. It's like that, but karma is more dangerous, and it's actually karma thinks that when to punish this person, and then
Mhm.
karma comes. But what goes on comes on. They just come when they think it's the right time.
Okay, so do you think so do you think it exists though, that what goes around comes around? Do you think it actually happens, or do you
Yes,
think
ma'am.
people get away with it?
They can't because I like last year I studied about karma, and that was my first time hearing about it, that what
Mhm.
bad we do, we will pay it ourselves one day, because karma never leaves anyone. So the only thing we can do is that live. Actually, there are two things in life that we always question. Is that one, should we live by the rules and never face karma, and second, that there's only one life, we should live in a very joyful manner. So it's a really confusing thing, that what should we do. So I guess the only thing that people can get away is regrets. They can't really have a solution for that.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, thank you very much, Navya.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, and next we have Shamili. Hello, Shamili.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So Shamili, can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, so my name is Sharmili Khatwani. I'm from Prayagraj, India, and I'm 19. I'm a college-going student. My hobbies are dancing, playing video games, and singing. And for today was day was like same my regular routine. I went to college and I came back. Then my students were there. I taught them, and then for taking a break for 1 hour, then I just joined the class. Thank you.
Excellent, very good. And can you tell us about what do you think about today's topic? What goes around comes around. So, do you think this is the case? Have you experienced this? What are your thoughts about it?
Yes, it is because I had experienced this. And like when I was a child, like when I was in class sixth or seventh, fifth, sixth, seventh, I guess, then I don't study at all. I'm the like most nutritious student my parents ever had, because I don't like to study. I just like waste my time here and there. I just open one page and keep looking to it, never study, never learn anything, and just disturb them all the time, tell me this, tell me that. So now when I am a teacher, I'm teaching those students, like when I have four children. One is in class 3rd, and the other one is prep, and the other is I think class 7. and the other is in 6th. So I get those uh, in 4 of them. I have those 2 students who do the same thing I do. I have done in the past. Like they do the same nutritious thing, that they don't study, they hide their copies when they don't learn. They say I forgot in my home. The same thing they do to me, but I know how to handle this because I have done all those things in my past. So the thing is, I disturb my parents like this, and now they are disturbing me for those things. So yes, it is true that karma pays back every time and every person. They do not do not skip any person. So yes, it is true.
Okay, excellent. Okay. And so do you feel like what goes around comes around is referring to karma, or do you think it's something different from karma? Because Navya seemed to think that it's different from karma, and you're kind of like saying that it's kind of karma. And I'm wondering, how is karma different from that, or is it not?
Because now Navya was saying that we should enjoy, but
Mhm.
we should keep in mind the rules about it. Like we should enjoy, we can do a lot of things to enjoy, but for a certain time of period we realize that it is not a good thing. When we don't know, we don't have knowledge about it, then we can enjoy a lot. But when we had a knowledge that this is the wrong thing, we should never repeat it, then we can not do in the future or in the further time. But for now, if you don't have the knowledge about it, then you can do anything. It's not about the karma. But when we get the knowledge of a particular thing, then we should be aware of it, that yes, it is wrong, we should never repeat it. That's what I think.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Thank you very much, Shamili.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Next, we will move on to Sonny. Hi, Sonny.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, Sonny, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Soni Haswani. I am 22-year-old. I am from Patna, MP. I'm taking the tuition classes at my home. And if I talk about today's day, so it was a pretty good day because no, it's pretty good day, but it's a very tidy day for me also because I taught a student that a student have a science subject. Tomorrow they had a science subject test exam, so I'm very nervous also because so many time after so many time they going to school and given their exam, so that's why I'm also getting a nervous. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Okay. Um, so, what do you think about today's topic? What goes around comes around.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, it's totally depend upon the our karma. That if someone treats other people badly, he or she will eventually be treated badly by someone. And what we say that it's a karma that you have to pay back. But if we matlab, torture some other person not on purpose, it's just a by mistake. So what we say, sorry, it's not a karma. And if we talk about one word when we say when someone doing the wrong with somebody else, so we said that as you sow, so you reap. That's what we use for that person. Many people believe in that idea of karma and use it to guide them through life, ensuring they make good decisions and treat others with kindness. And we all should have a treat others with kindness because if we know that some people if we talk about our family member that we know that that person is very sensitive and we don't need to talk like that type of languages or other type of languages. So if we talk again and again that type of it's a wrong. It's our mistake that we are doing the wrong that person. So that's like a karma. And if we don't know and we just by mistakenly say that rudely language or another, so we say just sorry, okay, I don't know that you don't like this type. So that's thing. There's so many difference between a on purpose and a karma. Yes, ma'am. Thank
Okay, and so you think that what goes around does come, what you give out does come back to you. What goes around does come around. Um, Do you have an experience from your life where this has happened?
Yes, I have one experience. It was very funny experience that in my childhood I said, "Well, that's a sister. No, that's not a old lady." By mistakenly, I call him an aunt. By mistakenly, I call him aunt. Then I realized because nowadays some few children that by mistakenly call me aunt. So I said, "Oh, I'm not an aunt." So that type of word that it's a written back to me that in the childhood I call somebody else an aunt, but he is not an age of aunt. He's just a 24, 25-year-old. So that's incident that arises me.
Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much, Sonny.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, next we have Ambika Rai. Hi, Ambika.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. How are
Good
you?
evening. I'm good, thank you. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I am Ambika Rai. I am living in Kolkata. My hobbies are singing. I have completed my PhD in 2019. Now I'm searching for job. Thank you. And regarding my days, after completing all my household works and my study, I have added few pages to my book chapters. That means we have to go. I have to submit actually on 28th February. So after that, I have taught my son as his exam is coming soon. So now I am in this class. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, and what do you think about today's topic? What goes around comes around. What are your opinions and thoughts about that?
Yes, thank you. Yes, I believe in what goes around comes around. In belief that nothing good can happen from anything bad. You will have to pay for it someday. It's a universal truth that you reap what you sow. It means that our experience of the world is a reflection of our mental beliefs. If you believe that you have to steal to survive, you will steal, but you will also be stolen from. You will never know the peace of security. If you lie to cover your tracks, you will be lied by others covering their tracks. You will never know the peace of simplicity and honesty. If you judge others, you are just judging those parts within you that you refuse to acknowledge. You will never change. So beautiful thought seeds, and you will reap to harvest of a beautiful life. So finally, from my point of view, present is the product of past, and it is also the seed for future. So whatever our deed, it will be definitely come back to us. World is completely a reflector, nothing observed in it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and Ambika, do you have any personal experience to share with us about this?
In my childhood, actually, what happened in my childhood, I helped people, poor, needy peoples from my childhood. So sometimes my friends circles or my seniors cannot pay fees for their exam. So I have taken from that fees from my home, and I will give them, but they will return back to me, so that I will put that money to in that box. So in this process, I will help. When I have grown up, so many help. I have done so many help. I have helped so many peoples. So later, what I have observed, actually after I got married, I have started my PhD. During that time, my husband was in Singapore. So I have a small kid, means my kid was 9-10 months around. So that place, Sambalpur place, is far away from my in-laws and from my parents. So they will not come back to me. They will not come. So I have managed by other people's. They helped me so that I have completed my 5-year PhD there. So what I thought that because of my good deeds, I have completed my PhD only. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Thank you very much, Ambika.
Thank you so
And
much, ma'am.
you're welcome. And next we have Kushi. Hi, Kushi.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good, thank you. So can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello, everyone. Myself Khushi Jaswani. I'm from Gondal, Uttar Pradesh.
Very good. And what did you do today?
Last day, accident happened with me.
Oh no, are you okay?
Um,
So
better than tomorrow yesterday.
then yesterday, okay, good. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're better today.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. And
It was not interesting much.
mm-hmm,
I'm preparing for my papers.
mm-hmm,
Uh,
okay,
from tomorrow, my practical will start.
okay,
So my whole day,
okay. And what practical do you have tomorrow?
physics.
Oh, physics. Okay, good luck.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. So what do you think about today's topic? What goes around comes around. What are your opinions and thoughts about it?
I think when people say what goes around comes around, they mean
Mm-hmm,
it. If you behave in a bad way, bad things will eventually happen to you. And if you
mm-hmm,
behave in a good way, good things will happen to you.
mm-hmm.
If they do something wrong, they believe what goes around comes around. I just think what goes around comes around. And I'm hoping in the past I have done something for somebody. It definitely come to me.
Okay. And do you have a story to share with us? An
Yeah,
experience?
sure. I will.
Would you like to share it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I help.
Kushi?
Hello.
Hello? Kushi? Hello? I think we're having some issues. Okay, let's go to Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Samikia. Can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samikya Sambardhana. I'm living in India, Odisha, Barampur, and I'm studying in class 7 in St. Vincent Convent School. And my hobbies are to doing drawings and paintings. Thank you. Today I woke up at 5 o'clock for my studies, and after that at 7 o'clock I start my morning routine, and at 7:40 my online classes started, and that ends up at 12:10. After that I have my studies to do, my tuition homework. When I completed my tuition homework, after that I have my tuition at 3 o'clock, and after completion of my tuition, I just watch TV with my family, and also with chit chat with my brother. And I and also today is my parents' anniversary, so my mom made a cake in the home to celebrate, and my father has not come yet. After coming home, we will cut the cake. And also at
Excellent.
6 o'clock, I have a class of dance.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Sounds like a fun day. Okay, Samikia, so can you tell me what goes around comes around? What's your opinion about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Samikia? Samikya? Samikya? Okay. I think we lost Samikya. Kushi, are you still there? Kushi? No? Hopefully Samikya will rejoin very quickly. Kushi, do you hear me? No. Okay. It's a shame that it happened just now, towards the end of the class. So in the meantime, I will just start wrapping up about today, and then if Samikya manages to rejoin, or Kushi, we will obviously give them more time there. So today we have been talking about what goes around comes around, and we've looked at it from a different point of view as well, from rather than from a different point of view, from the karma point of view, which I know karma is part of Indian religion and philosophy. So, and it's we saw how related it is, although some of you said it's kind of like more karma is deeper, karma goes deeper, whereas some of you treat what goes around comes around as very much being karma pretty much itself. And you've all had your fair share of experiences of what goes around comes around, to obviously different degrees. Some of you came with rather funny stories of what goes around comes around. Some of you may have experienced other what goes around comes around, which you might have not spoken about, because obviously they might not be the nicest of experiences to remember or to speak of. Aruj doesn't seem to have any problem with what goes around comes around. He just gives out positivity to definitely receives positivity, which is just great. And Aruj, I wish that we were all like you. We wouldn't need to worry about anything. So that has been our class today, and I really appreciate you all sharing with me your experiences and your thoughts and opinions on this topic. And thank you very much, and I hope you have a good evening.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye bye.